Hey, what up YouTube? This is iZonk. Thanks for tuning in. In today's video, I'm gonna give you my top 5 strongest moves of Street Fighter 6. This is only Season 1. We've been underway 2 to 3 months now, but we've seen 3 major tournaments, and it's pretty clear which characters are the ones that do the damage, and which moves are the engine behind these characters dominating. In this video, I'm gonna give you my top 5, but there were a lot more moves that didn't make the list. So I want to shout out Jury's Feng Shui engine, which is close to being busted in my opinion, just not explored yet. Rashid's level 2, the Tornado, is really strong, and I thought JP's level 2 super is also very powerful because these 3 moves just stop the game from being played. You don't get to attack anymore, you have to block or parry, so that's really strong. But they did not make the list. So which 5 moves did make the list? Let's go full screen for that, alright? Alright, we'll start off the list with number 5, and that is Guile with his iconic Sonic Boom. Now, this move always has been a menace, but in Street Fighter 6 it's especially super good. Why is that? Well, Guile is already a top 1, top 2 character on all the tier lists, and Sonic Boom is the backbone of his game plan. This move only has 10 frame startup, which is the fastest projectile in the game, but more importantly, it only has 30 frames of recovery. And that means that if you're like a couple of steps away from your enemy and you throw the Sonic Boom, you're going to be plus 10, plus 15. And that's enough to set up a fireball trap. So if you block the boom and then jump over the next one, you're going to get hit by a half scream somersault. Super good. Also on hit it's plus 4, so you can combo. And on block, point blank is minus 3, but a little further away, it's going to be better than minus 3. Only 30 frames of recovery also means that if you see a flash and you drive impact, you are too late and you're gonna get hit for massive damage. Here is one of Europe's best players, Akainu right now, doing really well for himself with this character. And he's playing the Evo champ here, Angry Bird. And just look at the risk that Angry Bird has to take against this character. He's just chucking those booms, and because he gets knockdowns here, and he can see that Angry Bird is blocking and parrying, he can just move in and apply his pressure up close. You jumped, you get hit again, and we're full screen again, throwing those booms. This move is incredible, and that's why I put it in my top 5. Number 4 is Cammy, and it's not the heavy spin knuckle. In my opinion, her strongest move, outside of her speed of course, is her level 3 super. Now this is an incredible move, but I gave it a couple of points of deduction on my list because it is a level 3 super, so it does require a lot of resources. But this thing starts up in only 9 frames, and it goes full screen, and it travels mega fast, so it barely loses any frames, right? So this is the best punish move in the game in my opinion. When she has this stocked, you can no longer do your Blanca balls, you can no longer chuck projectiles. You're gonna get hit, whether you're Guile, Ryu, Ken, it doesn't matter. This move dominates neutral as soon as she has the 3-bar stocked. Incredible move by a very strong character. Speaking about a strong character, all these characters in the top 5 are strong, that's why they have great moves, and that is Ken Masters. And I'm referring to his OD Hadoken in this list. This thing has 2 hits, so it's really good in fireball wars, and this thing doesn't knock you down. Meaning it leaves the opponent standing, so he can drive rush in with his heavy punch, and he can combo that into his medium punch, heavy punch target combo, and he can end it in any ender he wants, right? He can put you in the corner with 1 hit with his run tatsu, he can do his uppercut into super, he can do the dragon lash into super. This move is incredible. As you guys know, I've played Ken for a while, took him to master, and this move is honestly kinda cheap. Look at that. 1 hit because you threw a fireball, now you're in the corner. Thank you, top tier character. Here's some match footage of Christotarian abusing this here. He hits him at like 20% of the screen, 30% of the screen, and 1 hit and Lucas in the corner. And Joel Kevin has to fight his way out of here. Good luck with that. Angry Bird versus Ending Walker. I thought it was pretty sneaky. He threw the OD Hadoken there. Ending Walker actually blocked it, and Angry Bird saw that, so he went into the heavy Dragon Lash for plus frames. Next up is Blanca, and he's busted in my opinion. His level 2 install super. As soon as you activate it, it turns negative frames into positive frames, so that heavy punch is normally minus 3. If you activate, he's plus 10. Crouching medium kick is -5. If you activate, he's +3. So as soon as you activate, you have a strike throw mix-up. On top of that, he can cancel his Blanca balls on hit or block into another Blanca ball. He can do that 4 times over. Now that is incredible because these Blanca balls are destroying the opponent's drive gauge. So if they decide to parry, he can just stop chaining them into each other and go for a punish counter throw. So he gets a lot of strike throw mixed up with this. And this changes the momentum of games because here against the Big Bird, on block, he's now +10. So here's the first strike throw mix-up. Then he goes into his Blanca balls. There's the second strike throw mix-up. And you're already burned out in the corner. Good luck getting out of that. Also, it activates his plushie because he has the electricity going on. So his mix-ups become more dangerous. His Blanca balls do a bit more damage. And his level 1 super is also buffed in the damage department. So yeah, I think this is a great move, and you can tell because Mena is a world-class player. And I saw this first to 10 against Angry Bird, and he used this like 20 times, man. He is abusing it. He used this at least 5 times more than all of his other supers. That should tell you what's what. Incredible move. It's number 1 worthy, but for number 1 in Season 1 of Street Fighter 6, I'm going for this gentleman right here on the left, Mr. JP. I think he has the best move in the game, and that is his OD Amnesia. It's talked about a lot, so you're probably familiar. It's his wake up button, basically. It's something like a Shoryuken because it beats strikes and it beats throws, fully invincible, but it has 20 active frames, so you cannot delay your button to bait it out. You have to completely forsake your offense against this move to punish it. Otherwise, in any other situation, JP is gonna win. And if he gets a real hit on you like this against my guy Momochi, just look at the damage that this thing inflicts. Completely changes the game. It puts you full screen, and that means that JP can do whatever he wants. Here, Rashid here is +1. He dared to press a button at +1. He got hit, and he is cooked. Super strong move. The best move in Season 1. And this video is not about buffs or nerfs, but I don't think that there is a timeline here in Season 2 where JP gets to keep this move, especially because he already won a big tournament. Let me know in the comments which move you think is the strongest, or which move I put too high on the list, or maybe I placed it too low. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and thanks for watching. Peace.